All right, moving on to step 9. It says a European car manufacturer reports that the fuel efficiency of the new microcar is 28.5 kilometers per liter highway and 22 kilometers per liter city. What is the equivalent fuel efficiency rates in miles per gallon? So we're going to do the exact same conversion twice, but it's a two-part conversion, and then we'll do this the second part of the question. All right, so I'm going to do that highway first. Yeah, so it's 28.5, and the way that you set this up is important. You want to do kilometers per 1 liter. So you have kilometers on the top and liters on the bottom. That's the key to setting this up correctly. And then I need to convert into miles per gallon. And so I'm going to have kilometers to miles. And go to my engineering formula sheet. It tells me that 1 kilometer is 0.621 miles. 1 kilometer, 0.621 miles. All right, now I'm in miles per liter, but I want those liters to be gallons. So go back to my formula sheet. So the volume measurement says that 1 liter is 0.264 gallons. So 1 liter on the top is 0.264 gallons. Cross that out. And so now my units are in miles over gallons, or miles per gallon, which is exactly what I want. So I just plug this into my calculator. I say 28.5. Oh, it's on. Oops. 28.5 times 0.621 divided by 0.264. And that gives me 67.0 miles per gallon, which is a lot of miles per gallon. I would be paying a lot less for gas if my car got that much. Okay, so 67 miles over gallons, which is also known as miles per gallon, or MPG. You could, but I personally, just for the sake of space, prefer to do it in one conversion. If you wanted to, you could convert kilometers to miles and then convert gallons to liters and then just do those two things separately. That's a personal preference thing.
I believe it gets confusing if I want it as just one conversion instead of like splitting it up.
Yeah.
I think it makes it a little bit easier.
And that's totally up to you. Either way is fine. All right, the other one was 22. And we'll do it that way for this 22 one. All right, so it was 22 kilometers. And so, as you said, and then that per 1 liter. So I'll show you why I think this is easier here in a second. All right, so we're going to do that in 2 separate conversions. So I do 22 kilometers. Convert kilometers to miles. All right, and then just plug that in the calculator. 22 times 0.621 gives me 13.66. That's miles. And then I've got to separately convert 1 liter into gallons. And so I would say 1 liter is 0.264 gallons. Cross out that, convert that. So now I've got 0.264 gallons. So the number that I end up with is 13.66 miles over 0.264 gallons. And then I got to plug that in. Okay, you can go. And that gives me 51.7 miles per gallon. Either way is totally fine. I personally prefer the one conversion way, but if you want to do the multi-conversion way, that's totally fine as well. Alright, so now that I've got my miles per gallon for both the city, I'm just going to label that real quick. I'm sorry, highway and city. I can use that to answer the second question, which says, how much would it cost to drive 500 miles in the city in this car if the cost of gas is $350? That's right, $3.5 or $3.50 per gallon. All right, so I'm going to start out this with this 500 miles. And then I'm going to use the city fuel economy, or the city miles per gallon, as my conversion factor to go from miles to gallons. So I now have 51.7 miles per 1 gallon. And to convert from gallons to dollars, it told me that 1 gallon of gas costs $3.50. When I plug that into a calculator, I will say 500 divided by 51.7 times 3.5 gives me 33.8. So I'm going to give you in dollars and cents. So $33.85 would be the cost of driving 500 miles in the city in this little microcar, which for any of you that have a car would know, that's pretty good. I would love it if I could drive 500 miles in my car for this much money. All right, that's how you do step 9. I'm not going to make a video for step 7 because there's so many different ways to do step 7. So you'll be on your own for that one. But now this should complete all the videos for steps 1 through 9 with the exception of step 7.